restriction up to September 11th, 2020. Potential economic recession sentiment haunts Jakarta Composite Index movement. Good afternoon, viewers in Indonesia and Singapore. Market Atlas is ready to provide you a number of informations from the business, economic, and capital market sectors. With me, Wicky Adrian. This is Market Headlines. Jakarta large-scale social restriction has been extended until October 11, 2020. Coordinating Minister for Maritime Affairs and Investment stated that the capital city is yet to be safe from COVID-19 infection.
Jakarta Governor Anies Baswedan announced the extensions of the capital city large-scale social restrictions, or PSBB, which lasts for until October 11, 2020. In the coordination's meeting to anticipate the rising of COVID-19 cases, it was stated that the number of positive cases of COVID-19 in Jakarta in the period of 12 to 23 September 2020 showed a slowing trend. Even Coordinating Minister for Maritime Affairs and Investment showed data Jakarta is actually under control, but other suburban area was far from safe, such as Bekasi, Depok, Tangerang, and Bogor. To see the urgency, the ministry approved the automatic extensions of large-scale social restrictions for another 2 weeks. In the other hand, head of Jakarta Health Agency, Widya Stuti, warned Jakartans to increase their discipline for health protocols. From all sources, IDX Channel.
COVID-19 cases in Jakarta show slowing sign, but major cities near Jakarta still record high number of COVID-19 cases. Therefore, economic observer from IndiHome assessed that not only Jakarta that needs a lockdown, but major cities near Jakarta need that as well. Economic observer from IndiHome Anisri Hartati said that without other major cities near Jakarta do large-scale social restriction, the efforts in cutting COVID-19 transmission in Jakarta would be such a waste. According to her, putting lockdown policy on major cities near Jakarta, such as Bogor, Depok, Tangerang, and Bekasi, will pull the social mobility to Jakarta. Therefore, it can slow down the COVID-19 transmission.
Nah, ini yang harus ada percepatan program-program perlindungan sosial, program-program untuk bagaimana memfasilitasi usaha-usaha UMKM agar tetap bisa berjalan dengan terus memenuhi protokol COVID. Nah, kalau ini bisa dioptimalkan, maka kita berharap pengendalian dari penularan COVID ini segera melandai kurvanya, dan tentu ini tidak bisa hanya secara parsial. Artinya kalau pemerintah DKI menerapkan PSBB tanpa didukung oleh daerah sekitarnya, terutama Jabodetabek dan juga hinterlandnya, maka upaya-upaya ini juga akan menjadi sia-sia.
In order to improve economic competitiveness, the government ensures the collaboration with logistics business actors will be directed through the National Logistic Ecosystem, or NLE. The government believes NLE implementation will reduce the logistic cost to 17% from the previous 23% of GDP.
The complexity of the national logistics system makes logistic costs in Indonesia uncompetitive. Even Indonesia's logistic costs are the highest in the Southeast Asia, reaching 23.5% of GDP. Through the National Logistic Ecosystem, or NLE, the government will connect the administrative system of related ministries, business actors, and banking to improve the efficiency of logistic services. Minister of Finance Sri Mulyani revealed that the policy is expected to make it easier for importers and exporters, as well as logistic players in managing permits or documents required, so that the national logistic cost is expected to decrease to 17% of GDP.
logistik ekosistem ini kita harapkan akan bisa menurunkan biaya logistik kita yang sekarang adalah 23,5% dari PDB, akan bisa ditekan menjadi 17%. Penurunan sekitar 5-6% ini terutama nanti akan dikontribusikan dari seluruh proses hulu hingga hilir, terutama nanti adalah dalam melink atau menghubungkan sektor-sektor transportasi dan juga untuk mensimplifikasi proses, menghilangkan repetisi, dan bisa memberikan kemudahan bagi pelaku usaha.
With the NLE system, importers and exporters can submit documents or permits and communicate with the relevant ministries more efficiently. It will save more service time from an average of 3 days to only 1 day. From Jakarta, Raharjo Patmo for IDX.
Bank Rakyat Indonesia or Bank BRI recorded retail government sukuk or SR013 deal has reached 3.5 trillion rupiah, whereas the number is oversubscribed since it has passed its initial target of 500 billion rupiah.
Retail government sukuk SR013 has captured market appetite. This can be seen through high demand of bonds itself. Bank BRI, as one of the banks that provide retail government sukuk SR013 to public, approved this as well. Director of Consumer of Bank BRI, Handayani, stated that retail government sukuk SR013 deal has reached 3.5 trillion rupiah. This sale is the highest achievement for Bank BRI in selling retail government bonds so far. The number is oversubscribed since it has passed its initial target of 500 billion rupiah. From all sources, IDX Channel.
Market Headlines will be right back after the break. Stay tuned.
Saat ini lebih mudah untuk mendapatkan informasi mengenai perkembangan ekonomi dan bisnis di Indonesia dengan aplikasi IDX Channel. Mulai dari berita, makro dan mikroekonomi, politik hingga hiburan. Anda juga dapat berbagi artikel, foto, dan video ke semua platform media sosial yang Anda miliki. Beragam informasi hari ini bisa di-download di dalam aplikasi idxchannel.com. IDX Channel, Your Trustworthy Economic, Business, and Capital Market Channel.
Welcome back. In the midst of pandemic, we have to be smarter in maintaining our financial condition. Generating income also should be more adaptive as we enter a digitalization era. For example, you can use Instagram platform to generate income through endorsement.
It's more than just taking aesthetically pleasing photos and tagging brands. Instagram can be used to make money. Instagram endorsement could become important source of income in the time of social distancing. And this is what Indonesian actress Gisela Anastasia does to make a living in the midst of pandemic. As an actress, Giselle makes earning from movies, concerts, shows, or on-field performance. However, pandemic forces the postponement of those activities. Through YouTube video, Giselle admitted that the pandemic reduced her income. Therefore, she picked Instagram endorsement as one way to generate income through pandemic. Giselle Anastasia's credibility comes through an influx of social engagement since she has more than 30.3 million followers in Instagram. This can bring massive influence to brands she cooperates with. From all sources, IDX Channel.
Yeah, these days there are so many ways for business to generate profit. One of the ways is by using Instagram. Today, Instagram ranks as the first most strategically important social media channel for influencer marketing. Why Instagram? Because it is visual, simple, and it's attracting the younger generations more than other social media platforms. In Indonesia, Instagram has a huge market as company recorded high number of Indonesian users. And therefore, in the first graphic, let's see the profile of Instagram users in Indonesia. So the total of active users of Instagram as a social media platform in Indonesia by November 2019 as much as 61.6 million active users. And another fact is 18 to 24 years old as the largest user age group, with a total percentage of 37.3% or around 23 million users. And 49.2% of them are men and 50.8% of them are women. And if you are an active Instagram user, you know that there are lots of people lately come up with fame even though they're not an actor or an actress, not even a singer or a model, but they come up through a Instagram with tons of followers. We call them celebgram and celebrity on Instagram, a phrase for common people who are popular on Instagram because of their high social engagement. They can influence their Instagram followers to buy certain things. Remember that I told you there are currently more than 61 million active Instagram users in Indonesia. No wonder if business actors tend to approach celebgram to promote their products because they can reach super wide market. A career as celebgram is also targeted by young people and children. Today, with photographs, celebrities are able to earn millions of rupiah per month. Our team has gathered you a list of Indonesian celebrams of massive followers that earn millions through single post in Instagram. Who are those? Let's see the next data. This is Indonesian celebrams with high endorsement fee on Instagram. The first one is at Keanu AGL with the value of each post as much as 8 million to 15 million rupiah per post. The number of Keanu AGL followers as much as 2.7 million people. And after that we have Okarin with the value of, or the price of each post as much as 15 million per post. 15 million rupiah per post, and followers of Okaran as much as 5.7 million followers. And next we have Anya Geraldine with the number of followers as much as 5.9 million people or followers, and the price of each post as much as 3 million to 12 million per post. And after that we have Rachel Fenya with the number of followers as much as 5 million followers with the value or the price of each post as much as 25.5 million rupiah up to 35 million rupiah per post. Yeah, some people may think that their job is quite simple, reviewing and promoting certain things or food, and they are getting paid for that. This somehow lead people to climb influential ladder by going viral in the result to get more followers. It's common to get paid more per post if you have a higher follower count. Once an influencer has reached 1 million followers, it's safe to assume they are making quite a decent amount of money. even more if they are celebrities. Other than shooting, singing, modeling, celebrities also often generate income from Instagram endorsement these days. Let's see the next graphic to find out which celebrity endorsement deals were worth the most. We have Beyonce with the value of each post as much as $1 million per post. And the number of Instagram followers of Beyonce as much as 154 million followers. Meantime, Selena Gomez with the price of each post as much as $550,000 per post, with a number of followers as much as 193 million. And after that, we have Jenner's sister Kendall and Kylie with the value or the price per post as much as 300,000 per post, with the followers of Kendall Jenner as much as 139 million followers. Meantime, Kylie Jenner, the cosmetic mogul, as much as 196 million followers. There was also iconic moment when Kylie Jenner was assigned to be brand ambassador of Puma. Puma was able to pay $1 million for Kylie Jenner to post photo in her Instagram account. It is the same when international high-end fashion line Coach also once offered Selena Gomez $10 million to promote Coach in her Instagram account. Part of the reason Coach might have been drawn to the singer is Gomez's massive Instagram following of more than 193 million followers, which earned her the top spot in the terms of popularity on the platform 2 years in a row. Those brands are willing to pay great amount of money to celebrities for marketing their brand to Instagram platform. This is not without reason. These brands see that market growth of Instagram influencer is undeniable. Let's see it through the next graphic. This is Instagram influencer market growth in 2017 until 2020. In 2017, the value of Instagram influencer as much as $0.8 billion. The number increased in 2018, $1.3 billion. In 2019, it is still projected as much as $1.7 billion. And in 2020, it is projected to reach $2.3 billion. And in addition, the platform continues to launch new formats such as IGTV and new features such as the shoppable Instagram functionalities, which have embedded Instagram into the shopping journey. Currently, 1 billion monthly active users on Instagram, and that number is still growing. That's 1 billion customers for business to potentially target. That's why many businesses use Instagram to boost their sales and generate profit. And Instagram has become the dominant player in the influencer marketing industry and will continue to grow in the coming years. And if you have business, Instagram definitely can be one of the ways to generate your business profit. Just give it a try. You will be amazed. And stay tuned on Market Headlines because we'll be right back after the break.
Baik saja tidak cukup, kita harus betul-betul memahami lingkungan bisnis global yang lebih baik, plus di dalam negerinya sosiologi dan antropologi, supaya totalitas kita membantu petani secara efektif.
Kita memang ketahanan pangan, tetapi kita menuju ke kedaulatan pangan.
Ada shadow power yang mendikte pembangunan sektor pertanian bukan oleh Kementerian Pertanian.
pandemi corona memberikan dampak yang signifikan bagi para pelaku usaha. Namun meski demikian, Konfederasi Serikat Pekerja Indonesia atau KSPI meminta kenaikan upah minimum sebesar 8%.
Welcome back. We're on the last segment at the Jakarta Composite Index intraday movement. Earlier today, JCI was open at the level of 4,867.96, and then approaching the closing time on the first session, the index was at the level of 4,912.56. That index was showing strengthening trend. By the second session closing time, index was closed at the level of 4,945.79. In short, JCI went up 2.13%. And next, we are going to see the intraday movement of rupiah towards US dollar. Open at the level of 14,951. Rupiah was also showing weakening trend towards US dollar. Was closed at the level of 14,923. In summary, rupiah went down 0.51%. Due to Finance Minister's statement on economic recession in the third quarter, capital market analysts say that it has been previously predicted by the capital market players.
Capital market analysis, the Jakarta Composite Index or GCI will continue to experience correction until the third quarter economic growth data comes out. If the growth is minus more than 3%, analysts expect the index to be corrected quite deeply. But if the growth doesn't exceed 3%, JCI is unlikely to decline again. Meanwhile, the effectiveness of government spending in the next quarter is expected to be able to get Indonesia out of economic recession. Capital market analyst Hans Kui explained that the economic recession sentiment in the third quarter made it difficult for JCI to rise. It means issuers or listed companies could not generate large profits from economic growth. Hans hopes that COVID-19 handling can be done optimally, so that in the next quarter there can be positive growth.
Kita melihat sendiri kalau resesi terus berlangsung pada beberapa kuartal tentu akan menyulitkan indeks harga saham gabungan naik. Artinya kalau resesi terjadi ekonomi nggak tumbuh, artinya saham-saham atau perusahaan-perusahaan yang listing di bursa itu tidak akan mungkin mampu mengenerate keuntungan yang sangat besar.
Hans added that if the handling of COVID-19 and recession is not carried out optimally, at the end of the year, JCI will be at the level of 4,400 up to 4,500. From Jakarta, Gilang Praditya for IDX Channel.
AirAsia Indonesia is still postponing the plan to increase capital by giving preemptive rights or rights issue as an effort to fulfill shares outstanding in public.
AirAsia Indonesia is still postponing the plan to increase capital by giving preemptive rights or right issue as an effort to fulfill the free float requirement of the number of shares outstanding in public. AirAsia Indonesia President Director Dendi Kurniawan said that prior to the pandemic, the company continued to review the rights issue plan. One of the goals of the corporate action is to increase the company's free float to meet the 7.5% requirement, so that the suspension of the company can be open. However, Dendi say that currently the focus of the company and shareholders is internal consolidation. The goal is to face unfavorable situations. Meantime, based on share ownership data, AirAsia Investment Limited is the largest shareholder with 49.25%. Furthermore, Frersindo Nusa Perkasa on 49.16%. Meanwhile, the composition of public ownership is only 169.94 million shares, or equivalent to 1.59%. Previously, in March 2020, the Indonesia Stock Exchange warned the listing risk to the company. The company shares at the time had been suspended for 7 months from August 5, 2019. From all sources, for IDX Channel.
Plantation company PP London Sumatra Indonesia will operate one new palm oil mill in April 2021 with production capacity 45 tons of fresh fruit bunches per hour. President Director of London Sumatra Benny Chung said that the estimated capital expenditure absorption of up to 500 billion rupiah by the end of 2020 will be used for maintenance and rejuvenation of immature plants, infrastructure improvements, and construction of employee houses. Not only that, the capital expenditure allocation will also be used to complete a new palm oil mill in East Kalimantan. Meanwhile, until first half of 2020, the company has absorbed 136 billion rupiah capital expenditure for several developments. At the same time, the director explained that the new planting activity has reached around 700 hectares, while replanting for fruit trees such as cocoa, tea, and rubber is around 1,000 hectares. Now we're going to see the update about coronavirus cases globally. And the news close our market headlines today. Please enjoy our next program on IDX Channel, your trustworthy economic, business, and capital market channel. I'm Wicky Adrian. Have a nice evening.
I'm associate producer and news presenter on Market Headlines. As Market Headlines starts at 4:30 p.m., which is in line with the closing market, therefore we summarize market conditions only for you